Thanks very much, and we're on the other side. The wind is really gusting here on the boardwalk. It is turning nasty, and keep in mind, this is just a smaller nor'easter precursor for what they're expecting here. Want to invite you to do something, because a lot of you out there have great pictures. You have a great sense of ideas for taking good pictures. As long as you can do it safe during the storm, share it with us here at WJLA, and we'll share it on the air. Just send your pictures or whatever video you shoot at pics@wjla.com. And again, just please be safe when you do that. We'd love to see those pictures. Send them to us. That's the very latest, though, now from Ocean City. I'm Jonathan Elias, ABC 7 News. Let's go back to you inside.
Okay, Jonathan.
Right, thanks,
thank you. So, Doug, what do you think about what you're seeing there in Ocean City?
Well, the National Weather Service just put out an update to the flooding potential in Ocean City specifically, and said they expect moderate flooding over the next 48 hours. That could be 4 to 5 feet above normal, mainly coming in from the bay side and some from the ocean side. So those guys got the story right for you, and we'll continue to monitor that and monitor our own local weather, because we have our own rain issues, but everybody wants to know about the hurricane. So here's the latest deal on Joaquin. This big perspective shows you the relative size and circulation now. Maybe a little bigger perspective as you look back to the mainland here. And what we've superimposed is the jet stream, the high-level winds that are really guiding weather systems across the country right now. And with such strong winds and such a deep trough underneath us of low pressure that extends under, it is one of the reasons why the computer models are picking up on the fact that it's likely to curve off the coast and stay offshore. But within this pattern here is how we get the heavy rain, and that's what's coming. And that's what they're getting the strong winds and the flooding of the beaches from, not from Joaquin. That will be monitored. Still 130-mile-per-hour storm. That is a dangerous Category 4 storm. Winds gusting to 160 miles per hour. It hasn't made the turn yet, but it is drifting to the west and will make the turn within 24 hours to the north. And as it gets farther north into an area where the water temperatures are a bit cooler and the upper-level winds a little bit stronger, it will weaken. In fact, the official position for the Hurricane Center has it offshore of Ocean City with top winds of 80 miles per hour by Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock as a minimal storm, and then just a tropical storm southeast of the Cape. But I think the continued tracking with this system will continue to move it more to the east. This is a mishmash, but people love to see it as all the colors here from the different computer models. Hard to make them out, but the most important and most reliable models continue the idea of it traveling more to the east. But a few models are tenacious and keep it coming on shore. Can't rule that out. It's still a possibility. That's why, even though the models are starting to converge on a similar idea, we're going to have to monitor this every step of the way, and that we will do. But before we get to Monday, we have to get through the next couple days, Steve Rudin, with this heavy rain on the ground and more to come.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you, over the last 3 days, we have had not 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5 inches of rain. Look at these weather bug totals, almost 6 inches at Woodbridge. This over just 3-day period time. Leesburg about 4.5 inches, 3.6 inches over in Fairfax. Bladensburg at around 3 1/3. We'll take it full screen right now. We'll show you what's going on as I head over to the wall in terms of what we're looking at with the flood watch. We still have it in effect for tomorrow into the day on Saturday. It does include all the areas shaded in brighter green: Fairfax, the district, Arlington, all of southern Maryland. Once again, this is tomorrow through Saturday evening, and just the area shaded in green, not so much of a problem the further north you go from D.C. in terms of the heavier rain. Doppler radar at this hour, light showers around the Capital Beltway, just around southern Montgomery County, Chevy Chase area, upper northwest D.C. Not going to amount to a whole lot, at least not right now, but the bigger story will be the heavy rain for tomorrow into early Saturday. We could be looking at upwards of 1 to 2, maybe even 3 inches of rain in some areas by the time the system finally clears the region. Take out with a look at the next 7 days. High temperature around 60 degrees on Saturday, 66 degrees on Sunday as we watch what is now Joaquin, and we're going to look for sunshine to hopefully, fingers crossed, return back into the forecast Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with highs in the lower 70s. Back to the desk.
All right, Steve, and the National Hurricane Center will give an intermediate update at 8 p.m. They'll update the position and strength, and then at 11 o'clock, the full package with the new track. Steve will have that for you tonight at 11.
Hopefully we're still on a good track
we're
like
hoping.
we are now. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Doug. A Montgomery County man says that the Ashley Madison website ripped him off.
I can understand where you may not have sympathy. However, that doesn't mean that they get to enrich themselves by ripping people off.
Still ahead, why he's suing that site and why it has nothing to do with his recent security breach.
Charles Severance once again acting out in court with his murder trial set to start next week. And apparently these days he's thinking a lot about the Washington Nationals. I'm Jeff Goldberg. We'll explain coming up.